My name is Nana Kilemi. I'm a breast cancer survivor. Also a founder of an initiative, a fully registered national NGO, Needy Cancer Health Initiative. I'm also a mom of 2 boys, 19 years old and 8. Okay, I was diagnosed with breast cancer stage 3C in August 2022. Of course, cancer diagnostics is really heavy. It was a very dark day for me. I've been through treatment here in Nairobi, actually in one of our public hospitals. And in exactly 1 year, I was declared cancer-free. And what I remember is, by then that diagnostics threw me off the balance. And that is why I'm very passionate about the vulnerable cancer patient, because the intense of emotional drain that diagnosis threw me is still very fresh in my mind, but I thank God that I'm here. The hardest part, of course, was the diagnostics. You know, being a single parent of 2 children and being diagnosed with this, it's more of a chronic illness because your life is never the same. That was the most of balance thing for me. And of course, the cost of treating cancer is not easy. And the change of someone's life up to date, because once you go through the cancer treatment, your life is never the same again. And of course, another new thing which came to my mind, or to me, to my life after being diagnosed with cancer, is I didn't know the stigma. The percentage of stigma which cancer patients go through is humongous. Like, the stigma is real, and the stigma is really bad. Yeah. Of course, the stigma of one, people are not aware. If I say in Kenya or in Africa that cancer is a disease like any other, so because there's no much awareness, so people, once you are diagnosed with cancer, all people see is death. That is what was happening to me also. And of course, during treatment, there's so much changes, especially outwards. And to women who are going through cancer, of course, loss of breasts are very precious to women. And you know, you can imagine, most of us, we've been removed both breasts, others one that is extremely bad for women. Number 2 is the physical changes of the body, the loss of hair, the loss of nails, the loss of skin tone, you know. Other things which are internal are like where women are thrown to early menopause. The younger women are not able to get children anymore due to the treatment effect. Yeah, those things. And of course, those things now bring a lot of stigma in our society, because people don't longer view you as a normal human being. They view you as someone who is going to die anytime very soon. Yeah, I was off the balance. Of course, my self-esteem was affected. My confidence was affected. I don't lie. Even to now, I'm still working on being the Nana that I was then. But I thank God I'm here. Of course, there's a lot of talk around losing of breasts. Even after reconstructions, people still talk, because then the majority don't even know that it was reconstructed. There's a lot of negative talk around the span of someone's life, like, but did you know Nana had cancer, so you don't know how long she's going to be? You know, those things. Of course, there's a talk of finances. Like, people feel you are more of a burden to them than a normal human being. I lost hair. This is just hair which came out. So I lost hair completely. I was bald, and you know, the chemo, loss of hair and shaving is different. Of course, that bald hair never looks good. No woman who looks good in that bald. So yeah, it affected me, and I know it affects many other women. But the good thing is that with time, it still comes back And of course, there is with the wigs, with the modern world, the wigs which really help us, and so many women. Even me, when I was going through treatment, I had all the wigs that I could ever have. I was extremely excited. And you can tell you guys have been on your neck. Actually, I'm the one who was pushing you. And because I was like, wow, we are slowly getting there. Because if the corporates start joining in this awareness campaign, then we are slowly getting there. So, Duracoat Pink Strokes, thank you so much. I hope this is not something you have started to stop. I hope it is something which will continue. So that, because we need to create as much awareness as possible. The only way we'll be able to move away from the stigma bit is to have such events and as many organizations as possible joining in this. So yeah, it is exciting to be here to do this shoot with Duracoat Pink Strokes, and I look forward to doing more of cancer awareness, not only this pink month, but many other, because we have so many other cancers. But well done, and thank you so much for standing out to be unique. So first of all, I want to thank you so much for the weeks, the 50 weeks. It's not only 50 weeks, it is 50 women, 50 families, 50 girls, 50 ladies impacted directly, helped to build their self-esteem, helped to build their confidence, helped to look beautiful again. So thank you so much for the gifts, for the wigs, and for the monetary donation. Thank you so much. We are very, very grateful, because at Needy Cancer Health Initiative, currently we have a whole database of around 2,000 very vulnerable cancer patients who need to be paid for SHA, who need to be paid for biopsy so that they can start treatment, who need food. And this monetary value is going to help us. You've touched lives. You've turned around the lives of so many women who are out there wondering how they look with bowed heads. We are very, very grateful. I also want to urge our people, Kenyans, if you have to use paint, please come to Duracoat. You see, these people, they remembered us. They remember the less privileged, the people who people don't think about, and they remembered us. So then let us also come back and promote our own. So if you are doing any construction, if you need any rangi, please consider Duracoat, so that Nana, Needy Cancer Health Initiative, Rachel, and 50 more women, they can be able to do now 100 more women next year and the years to come. So thank you so much. Duracoat Pink Strokes. We are honored, we are humbled, and we say Viva!